Hello. Let me make sure this is actually working. All right, looks like it is. Good afternoon now, and happy Tuesday. I'm gonna drop a comment so I can see if comments are working. I hope you guys are having a great week. We are having a nice time at the beach. It is cold, but that's okay. A cold day at the beach is still a good day, right? So, let me pull up my notes here. Did everyone catch the video from yesterday? I did that one a little bit differently. I was trying out a new system that Lemongrass offers on their website for doing live streams and conference calls and things like that. And it worked well, but it wasn't exactly what I was looking for this, for the purposes of this. So I'm going back to Old Faithful and Facebook Live. And I will be using the lemongrass platform for other things, but for the purposes of our skincare bootcamp, Facebook live video here in the group, I think is the best option for right now because I want to upload these videos to YouTube as well. And I believe it is my understanding that I can just download these videos straight from Facebook and then I can upload them onto YouTube. So we will find out. If you are watching the replay of this video on YouTube, then you know it worked and I was able to figure it out and get it taken care of. If you are watching here in the group, it doesn't say anyone is on live, but if you are on live or if you're watching the replay, please say hello so that I know you are here. I know everything's working and you can hear me and see me all right. Yesterday, we started off Skincare Bootcamp by talking about how we can determine our own skin types. Skin types are broader categories that skin generally falls into. Pretty much everyone, as far as I know, everyone will have their skin falling into one of those categories: dry, oily, sensitive, normal, or combination. Um, but once we've determined our skin type, we still have more specific issues and needs that we might need to address with our skincare, because everyone is different. Everyone's skin is different. Everyone's skin is unique. There is no one size fits all skincare routine that will work for every single person, right? There isn't even a one size fits all routine that will work for everyone who has oily skin because everybody who has oily skin has other things that they're dealing with their skin. So that's what we're going to be discussing today. I also wanted to remind you that while we are focusing mainly on the face, skincare refers to skin all over our body because we have skin all over our body. Our skin is our largest organ and it is our first line of defense against everything that's outside of our body to protect our bodies where needed. So we want to make sure we're taking care of it. And that's why we are really focusing on Skincare Bootcamp, getting into the groove of a good skincare routine that's going to support the health of our skin. So just looking at my notes, making sure I am where I need to be. Okay, so as you look at your skin, you know your skin better than anyone else. What are some other things that you deal with besides your skin type? Your and if you did not catch the video from yesterday, I would encourage you to go and look at that. It will help you to determine this what skin type you are dealing with. And if you have any questions about that, let me know. We're just going to be building on that foundation today. So you know this video, what I'm talking about right now, assumes that you already know your skin type and we're moving forward from there. So things to consider when you're trying to identify any additional needs that you have are the first thing is kind of an obvious one, which is reactions. Does your skin react to anything? You kind of know what your baseline normal is probably with your skin, but are there any things that you can think of that cause your skin to act differently? These can be environmental. Are you it when you go into a certain place? Maybe when you go where there's dry air, your skin acts differently. Um, we all know what a sunburn is like. That's an environmental reaction. It can be a topical reaction. Is there something that you put on your skin that irritates it or causes a breakout or makes it red or hot or whatever? Um, that's a reaction to consider. And you can also have dietary reactions. Our skin is actually very closely linked to our gut, and our skin helps our body detox. So if you've eaten something that your body does not agree with, sometimes your skin is where you will see a reaction. As your body is trying to detox from it or is sensitive to it in some way, it can show up on your skin. So consider that. Is that something that you need to keep in mind? So the simple solution, if you're having negative reactions to the environment or topical things or dietary things, is to just not do those, right? That's the simple solution. There might be some other workarounds, like with a sunburn. If you know you're going to spend a lot of time in the sun, consider covering your skin in some way to protect it. So that's, not to say you can't spend a lot of time in the sun, just maybe don't expose your skin to the sun, direct sunlight for too long. Or put on sunscreen on days that you know you're going to be spending more time outside. Those kinds of things. Those are kind of obvious, kind of easy to identify and easy to deal with, but I wanted to bring them up because those are unique, individual, specific needs that everyone deals with. Some people sunburn more easily than others. Some people can um, have no problem with certain topical applications where other people are more sensitive. So we're all different. We all need to figure that out for ourselves. So consider that when you're thinking about your skin's unique needs. What kind of reactions do you experience? Another simple, I guess all of these are kind of simple, but another issue to consider is there anything that's actually causing you discomfort as you go through your day? Is there anything that's causing you physical discomfort with your skin? When I dealt with the cystic acne that I had along my jawline for a while, it actually caused physical discomfort. It was itchy, it was painful, it was just very uncomfortable physically. So, is there anything that goes on with your skin that is actually causing physical discomfort to your body? That's something to consider when you're thinking about your skin's unique needs and issues that you're dealing with. But also think about the mental discomfort too. Is there anything that you're self conscious about? My cystic acne made me very self-conscious. I was embarrassed. I didn't like the way it looked. So is there anything like that that causes you mental discomfort, or self-consciousness or, anything like that? Um, we only have one body. And so I am very passionate about us doing everything that we can to be comfortable in our bodies, and health, of course, is a big thing, making sure we're healthy. And the health of our skin is a huge thing because not only does it affect us physically, but it can affect us mentally because this is what we're presenting to the people around us. This is what people see. So I really want all of us to be able to be comfortable in our skin physically and mentally. So just think about that. What is there that causes you discomfort with your skin? That's something that we can talk about. That's a unique, specific need to you that can be addressed. And then the last thing that I want you to consider when you're thinking about your skin's unique, specific needs is, what do you see when you look into the mirror? Each of us is our own worst critic. So when we look in the mirror, we're going to see things that other people don't even really notice. A lot of times, the fine lines and wrinkles, people don't pay much attention to that for the most part, but we see it when we look in the mirror, and we know that that's something that our skin needs help with. So if it's that something that you see when you look in the mirror, maybe you notice your skin is flaky. So not only are you dealing with maybe dry skin and the discomfort of it being tight, but you also notice the flakiness of it. Is that something that you see when you look in the mirror? Do you see redness? Do you see blemishes showing up very often? Um, Things like that. What kinds of things do you notice when you are looking at yourself in the mirror? What's something that jumps out at you about your appearance? That is something that's unique to you. Other people may not have that exact same thing. So these are all things to think about when you are considering what kinds of skincare you want to use. Of course, you need to know what skin type you have. That is the overarching general foundation for where to start. But then we narrow it down to, okay, this is the kind of skin you have. Now, what kinds of issues is your skin facing? Your personal skin facing. So all of those are things to consider and things to keep in mind. So I would love for you to drop in the comments what issues you are dealing with or what issues you have dealt with in the past that maybe have cleared up or you've taken care of and found something for. Um, because chances are, if you're dealing with an issue, other people are dealing with it too. Or if you have dealt with an issue, other people might be dealing with it and could use some advice. So please drop those ideas in the comments and let's share with each other. If you need help um, determining these additional issues that you might be dealing with or what may be causing them or finding some kind of remedy for them, just let me know. That's what I'm here for. I'm more than happy to help. And like I said, I'm very passionate about all of us being comfortable in our bodies, having good health for our bodies, and of course, that includes our skin. Um, all right, so that's it for today. If you have not watched yesterday's video, go check that out. Do your homework, drop your skin type in the comments. And now that you're done with this video, do your homework and drop in the comments any other additional issues you are dealing with or have dealt with in the past. If you have a friend who has been looking for skincare solutions or trying to establish a skincare routine and just isn't sure where to start, please feel free to invite her to the group so she can see these videos or share the links with her on YouTube once I get them up there. That way she can check it out and hopefully have a nice foundation for where to begin establishing her own skincare routine. All right, I'm going to go grab some lunch. You all have a wonderful Tuesday afternoon, and I will talk with you some more later.